This is week 149 on HRT and this week my breast has still been hurting and itching. They've been itching. Go, doggy dog. Go. Drongo, go. Sit. Good boy. They've been itching, hurting, and my leg hairs actually, I looked when I shaved them yesterday. I have less. I don't know how much more is gonna go away or if any, but there is less hair. And it's taking a long time because when I started losing the hair, it was about a year and a half. Wait, no. See here, it's more than 3 years. It was around it was in the middle of the second year when I noticed my leg hair. She was doing that, and it's still doing it, but not as much as it was back then, but still doing it. And I don't know how much more is gonna be gone. All I know is that I'm gonna be persistent with my taking the hormones and everything, and hopefully eventually they'll be gone. If that leg hair does get gone, that would mean I won't have to shave them anymore. I don't have to worry about anything with the leg hair, and will save a lot of time in the shower. It's because my underarms, I have one appointment left, and you can see, because the lighting is like hard to see, but there is no hair there, and I have one appointment left, so yay. Which is actually saves more time in the shower and saves so much frustration with some issues that was going on I had. But other than that, any issues that deal with the hair and the smell, like sweating and just shaving and the hair's not coming out the way when you shave and all that, all those issues are like gone. I just have to, yeah, it's just gone. And there's like no, like, how much I used to sweat before HRT and after HRT, it wasn't much of a change. The HRT, when I started it, the sweat was less than before I started, but when I started before I started HRT, it would hardly be any, but there'd be, say, about like that, but after HRT, it's like that. If I represented something like that, it's like it's less, but not much of a change. The smell has changed, definitely. After that, yeah, up to now, I noticed it does not smell the same. It has more of a sweet smell. It has even though if there's excess, like stress sweat or like just excess sweat, it would still have that more of a sweet smell, but have more of, I'm not sure how to explain that because I really haven't had stress sweat since transition. So, because I hardly sweat, and I don't know exactly why, but I'm one of those girls that really don't sweat. Because that has lessened since HRT though. How much? And the smell and everything. But normal-wise, I can say, that's the upper part of my body, not sweat, but the down there area, I can say that since I've transitioned, the sweat down there seems a little different, which is, a lot of people don't talk about this, but it has changed down there, the sweat, and I don't really want to talk much about it, but the sweat doesn't really smell per se, but makes it more itchy down there since HRT and before HRT. That hasn't happened. So maybe part of it is because the underwear, compared to like guy underwear compared to girl underwear, guy pants compared to girl pants, forget what I'm talking about, yeah. But it's mostly worse in the summertime before that, so I know that's changed, and sometimes it's a little more itchy down there in the summer, so other than that, there's like no other sweat that really happens on my body. It's like I only noticed a few times in the summer last year. It's like my chest, the sweat was in between, and that was an experience compared to before where it never did that. So, and it's a sweet smell. And other than that, the changes are still very subtle, but they're happening a little. That's what my face looks like, if you can see. And I'm not wearing makeup. And I don't know how much more of my face has changed or not. But some days it looks more cute, more feminine than other days when I wake up. But it's like this week that happened and I was really happy, and it still looks like that, so. And I woke up this morning and my boobs, I was like, what the, they're bigger. And yeah, because I was laying on my side, I noticed like they were bigger. Because when females lay down and how males lay down, because us girls have breasts and it's different. So I've noticed they are bigger. There's a little more fat in them. And it's hard to tell if the tissue, what it's doing, but the fat, definitely. Because I was laying on my right side, I noticed, it's like when I was laying down, I usually lay on my side and have my arms, like how I explained my other video, that one video. But I noticed the side right here, because when you lay down, the breast, like if you lay on your back, the breasts should go like that. But if they're real, they'll go to the side like that naturally. So I was laying on my right side, when they all went down this way, I noticed through here there's more tissue. That's how I knew they were bigger. And I last measured, they're still the same. But they're still gaining. There's more fat in them today. That's what I noticed. And this is what they look like with the crabby bra. That's what I suggest. I did this because I needed to replace one of my bras that the dogs chewed up. So I just bought a 2-pack at Walmart that was $10, and it wasn't worth it, but it was kind of worth it because I just needed something at the time, but I don't need it anymore. Because I replaced it already with a newer one. I just barely got, and it fits perfectly and awesomely, but this one's crappy, so this is what they look like. Still measuring above 37 inches, or like right under 37.5 inches with this bra on. You can see this is up all the way you can go. You can see all that booby cleavage, the boobies. You can see this is what this side looks like. This side looks like, and this side what it looks like. They're really itchy right now. See. Yeah. And my breasts do not, if you noticed, how they're apart like this. As they're growing, they have not come together. Well, it depends on the bra I'm wearing. They're more closer together, but they haven't come all the way like that together. They're mostly apart. Instead of being together like this, they're mostly like in a natural position, like that, not together. And I've noticed that with myself, and I don't know how much that's going to change if not. I know when women's and teenagers' breasts sag, when they do sag and they put it like when it's all adjusted and everything in their bras, they do come together more if they sag than if they don't, is what I have noticed, especially with myself, because they don't sag. They're still up there. I don't know if they ever sag, because my doctor's saying what she's noticed with women compared to like us trans individuals. She's saying because us trans individuals are lucky because our breasts never sag, is what she's noticed. And with myself, I've noticed that, and there's people in my family that I know that their breasts do sag, and they're younger than me. I should say one of them and older. The girls in my family, more so. I'm not sure. All of them, I know some people in my family. I can't vouch for everyone, so judging by that, my breast could sag. So just how they grow. I'm sorry for the video going long, but it's just how I've noticed with myself. I don't know about you girls out there, but for myself, that's what my boobs have been doing. So I don't know how much bigger they're gonna get, if they're gonna sag or not. But they've been itching and hurting, so that's all I can say. muscles have not changed. That's what my arm muscles look like, and it sucks. It doesn't suck at the same time. It sucks because it's not as feminine as it could be. And it doesn't suck because I have muscle. That means when I get older, and then if I do start losing muscle, part of it I gained, I'm thinking, was the prescription, the testosterone blocker. When the finasteride was added to the spironolactone, I noticed my arm muscles got bigger. And that wasn't from lifting weights, because I haven't lifted a single weight since I started HRT. I haven't lifted a single weight. So, wait, once. There was one time. There was one time. So my therapist wanted to see how much I could lift, and that was the only time, but once isn't enough to vouch for that. So I have no clue why I keep gaining more muscle in my arms, and everywhere else I don't gain muscle. It's just my arms. It's weird. And I notice my thighs when I stand up are bigger a little bit. Yeah. So that's kind of a good thing. My thighs are bigger, my pants fit better. So no really other big changes except my boobs. That's the biggest change of all, is my boobs. They're bigger, they itch, they hurt, and having a full night's sleep, 8 hours, and if you can take a nap during the day and get that full REM sleep, doesn't matter for how long the REM sleep is, but it has to be REM sleep, any amount will help with breast growth. It's because the growth hormones are up higher, especially after puberty. So getting that proper sleep, and if you can take naps and get that REM sleep, getting those growth hormones up higher, does help with breast growth. So, other than that, the changes are still happening. As long as these changes still happen, I'm going to keep doing these videos until the changes stop. Then I'll figure out then what to do on this channel, but I'm going to keep going and keep being strong and not give up. So until next time, comment, rate, and subscribe, and click the link down there to donate to my surgery fund and to check out my blog. I haven't done that blog post yet that I said I was going to do, but I'm going to do it. I'm not sure when, but it will be done when I get around to it. And on my other channel, I'm going to be doing a video set series. I don't know exactly when I'm going to be doing it, but I will be doing it. I haven't posted videos on that channel for a long time, since last year. So I'll be doing a video set series. So if you haven't checked it out, the link will be down there for my other channel. Yeah. Down there, some links.